today we're doing a Q&A asked by our Patreon members. It honestly feels quite weird to do a Q&A, talk about my personal stuff, because this channel is not about me. This channel is about sharing my joy of getting into K-pop and the groups that I love and you guys love, and sharing that, experience and journey together, because I love to watch reaction channels. Before this, I used to listen to a lot of music reaction channels, and I was really into anime. I loved movies when I was in high school, so I used to watch a lot of reaction channels, and I know how fun it is. So I also wanted to start the reaction channel, and I started listening to K-pop. I really loved it, so that was the reason why I started this. And I don't think this channel is about me. I think it's all about the members and the groups that I listen to, and we listen to together. So it feels really, really awkward. I think I'm actually getting quite shy talking about myself. So the first question was, what are all the K-pop groups, artists that you stan, and who are your biases? I think you guys know. We have to start with BTS. That's what got me into listening to K-pop. And from BTS, I always have two biases, which is one is personality. I love that person's personality, and then I have my music, which is the person that I listen to the most. So that's my music bias. From BTS, it's RM. I love his personality, and the music. I listen to Jungkook's music a lot, and I've been I had a kick. I had a 2-3 months of listening to Jimin's music a lot. 17. I love watching 17 content. Like, their music is super fun to listen to, but if you talk about their variety content, just their compilations, Nanato, Nana BNB, I have the most fun when I'm watching 17. They are so hilarious. If you think about like 13 members, how long they've been together, and they stayed together in the K-pop industry where like an idol work, there's a lot of drama. People disband, people leave the group, and if you 13 people, the more people you have, the more chances of having a drama. But for them to stay together for that long period of time and actually create music and have this beautiful like camaraderie, I like to think of them as family. They are like a strong family together, and they're still together. And I think it was Woozi who said in an interview where he talked about every member puts 17 before their own self-interest. And I think that's what unites a lot of groups. They put 17 first. And I absolutely love that. From 17, I love DK. I love Boo. As soon as you see them on screen, like, you instantly laugh. Like, DK and Boo, man, they're really sunshine. Like, if I'm having a bad day, I can watch a 17 content by myself, like on my phone, not react to it, just like watch the old compilations that I already watched. I would laugh my ass off, and I will have a good time. Also, I'll scroll my TikTok and I'll see like 17 things I did. If there's like DK and Boo pops out doing something funny, I laugh instantly. Of course, Mingyu, I love his personality. Like, I don't think I'll ever be as funny as Boo and DK. I don't think that's my personality. But in terms of person I would like look up to, oh man, like Mingyu is so cool. Like, his personality, and he's kind. Like, he also, when he's taking care of the members, he's the biggest guy ever, but he also listens to people really well. When I see him like cooking and cleaning when the variety shows, I think of it like, oh man, he's such a cool guy. Like, I would aspire to be like him. That's what it is. And Stray Kids, of course, Stray Kids and ATEEZ, those two, I have a lot of fun, just like with 17 when I'm watching their compilations. It's crazy to say that because how good of a music Stray Kids and ATEEZ have, but I love watching their content even more now since I got to know their personalities, and I have so much fun watching them. I laugh a lot. When I think about Chan, and when I think about Felix, what they went through in this rival show, just watching TikTok compilations, I think like when you stand a group, I didn't understand the concept of standing a group. Okay, when I first got into it, because even before this, I never stand any artists. I would listen to music, but I never felt this kind of camaraderie in a way. Like, when I have a bad day, I can watch a Stray Kids video, 17 video, ATEEZ videos, and I will just have a good day. And from Stray Kids, my bias is Chan. Yeah, all the way. Like, I love Chan. Is something for me, like from 17's Mingyu. I look up to him and I want to be like him. I aspire to be like him. And watching people like Chan made me want to be a better person. Same reason as from ATEEZ, it's San. You probably see a common theme of the person I have a strong bias for. It's more of I have a strong bias towards people that I look at them and I think like, oh my gosh, they're so cool. I aspire to be like them. The next question is, which K-pop MV or lyric has impacted you personally the most? I'll just say the one that comes to my head right away. It's probably Stray Kids Han's. It's not an official MV from Stray Kids, but there's a song called Alien. I think that would also resonate with a lot of people a lot. And Han also talks about his anxiety issues. I have bad anxiety as well. Just do stupid things, finance problems, thinking about certain things. I've been away from my family for 5-6 years. I don't know if I grew up in Washington. I moved to Mongolia for specific reasons, and I miss my family, and because of that you have certain anxieties too. And with Han I relate to that. Like, anxiety is one of those things, like, you can't sleep at night, you're thinking about certain things, and like, just problems. What if this happens, something's not going to work out, I have to do certain things, I have to work harder, I'm not doing enough, I'm a failure. All those thoughts, it's little by little, it adds up, especially if you can't sleep at night and you have to get up in the morning, and the sleep deprived, those things add up. You miss one day, you sleep 4 hours, the next day you feel really lousy throughout the day, but you still have to go out and do certain things, family matters, and then you come home, and if you can't sleep at night 2-3 days like that, you're sleep deprived, and anxiety becomes even worse. And I related to that song a lot, Alien, especially with that animation and Han's issues with anxiety. And the biggest medicine for me, I'm not a great sharer. I think I don't really talk to people that often. I love my family, but I have a hard time sharing with people. So I just I feel huge relief in my anxiety when I go to the gym. I think that's my coping mechanism. I will run for long hours until my mind quiets down. I push my body really hard in the gym until my mind quiets down. You get tired and you just sleep. So that's how I cope. But Alien from Stray Kids is the MV in K-pop that impacted me the most. That was the first thing that Geno made, because that was quite emotional watching. And I watched the MV after I reacted to it again. So I really like that. Next question is, what generation K-pop group first got you hooked? Stan any particular companies, artists? BTS. I started this channel, I got into K-pop because of BTS at first, and it was Stray Kids, and it was ATEEZ. So like the first people, I think, like, I have 4 groups that I started with, and I think I have a really, really strong affinity towards a group. Like, if you guys think about your K-pop journey, there's probably certain groups you got into first, and you think like, okay, I'm gonna stand this group forever. For me, it's BTS, Stray Kids, AT17. Like, these 4 have a special place in my heart. Next question: who are your biases? From AT, Stray Kids, NCT. I think I answered those quite often. The recent ones like SHINee and EXO, I don't know their personalities fully. EXO, I've definitely watched quite a few content. Kai, maybe it's an obvious answer, but Kai. Baekhyun too. From SHINee, yeah, I'm just getting into SHINee, so I can't give you guys detailed answer. I can only give you like a first impression answer from watching the guide and a few music videos. It's hard not to answer Junkie, right? I want to watch a lot of Minho edits. We'll see, like, he's the most athletic K-pop artist ever, and I was looking for like, what content can I watch for him being athletic that won't get copyrighted? Because a lot of the stuff gets copyrighted, but I do want to watch really good Minho, like, athletics, because I have a soft spot for athletes. If any bias who's good looking, good singing skills or rapping, and he can be a star athlete, he's my bias. Okay, have you ever considered streaming on Twitch? I have thought about it. Honestly, I'm shy. I will get shy. Right now, like, I'm in my room, I'm comfortable, I'm talking to you guys, and I get posted later. If I see you guys on screen, I'll get definitely shy. But I have definitely thought about it. I'm still thinking about it, considering. It's also one of those things, I don't know how people do it. I don't watch Twitch, so I'm not on Twitch, so I don't know how it works. I don't know about the copyright details, and when you're doing like reaction videos, there's a lot of copyright issues on YouTube. And Twitch, I'm thinking, because it's live streamed, it's also going to be even more stricter. I don't know what exactly I can watch, what not to watch. So if you guys also watch another Twitch streamer who also react to K-pop, how do they do it? That would be nice if you guys comment on certain K-pop Twitch streamers you guys watch. I would definitely watch their channel first and how they do it as well. When did I get Taki? Oh, Taki is my cat. I got her last April. I adopted her from a high school girl. She had some, like, her mom didn't want her in the house, so I was thinking about buying a cat. So I thought, no, I need to adopt. It's better to adopt, because like now I can't imagine like being without Taki. Like if I didn't have Taki, if I didn't adopt her, what kind of life she would have been. That just saddens me to think about. So I'm actually quite happy that I adopted a cat rather than buying a cat. And that Taki, when you have a cat, you love your cat so much. Like when you see them sleeping in the corner, or when you wake up in the morning, she's laying next to you. Oh man, that just makes your day so much more brighter. Next question is, what's the most hilarious reaction you've ever done? I don't watch my reactions. I'll cringe at myself if I watch my reactions, but something that funny happened when I was reacting. Oh, this is funny. So you guys don't see what I'm wearing. Right now I'm wearing shorts, okay? So, shorts. I had with this one time, I think I was wearing an underwear and I was shooting, and I had a tank top on top, or I was wearing like one of those, I was wearing a short and I didn't have underwear on, and I was doing like a concert reaction to, I think it was a BTS concert, and I started getting hyped. I forgot that I didn't have underwear on, and I started jumping. And you could clearly see, like in the end is something dingling back, and when I jump, it's gonna move up and down. I didn't have underwear. Underwear is supposed to keep your stuff contained, so when you jump around, it doesn't move as much. But when you don't have underwear, and after rewatching that, I died laughing. I think that's edited out. Yeah, my brother edited that out. What's your go-to snack or drink while filming? I always drink Diet Coke or just Americano. I don't really eat because I think it will be annoying for you guys. Like if I'm chewing into this microphone, it wouldn't sound good. So I just stick to Diet Coke. I stick to Americano. I struggled with binge eating a lot. So if you guys have binge eating problems, I was pretty sugar addicted. I think I grew up eating a lot of sugar. I didn't have any constraints to that. So I don't think Diet Coke is healthy. Drinking water, but if you have a lot of sugar addiction, Diet Coke helped me with that. Americano, I love coffee, and also caffeine suppresses your hunger, so I just drink Americano and Diet Coke while I'm filming. What's a song, K-pop or otherwise, that you can't get it out of your head right now? Oh, let's go to my playlist. What do I have right now? Oh, of course, the most recent song I've been listening to every single time in the gym is Move, Taemin's Move. This song is legendary. I was moved at this. Wait, the best part. You guys got copyrighted, but this song is a banger in the gym. I feel like I'm in a club. I feel like I have a high when I listen to this song. This is the most recent song I've been obsessed with. Like I cannot get it out of my head. If you could have any K-pop idol feature on your channel for a video, who would it be and what would you do? Ooh, that is... In my wildest dreams, it's not gonna happen. And no, I would love to bring everyone on, okay? But you guys, there needs to be a specific answer. I would want to create an experience that they're gonna enjoy or they're not gonna forget. I would just try to make a really pleasant experience for them. For my own joy, it would be probably working out together, or I would just wanna learn something that they love to do. So like whatever they really enjoy doing, I would do that with them and learn from them. I think that would be really, really nice. And who would it be? Somebody who has a lot of interest, like Hyunjin, who's like really good at, he's good artistically. He's a big fashion person. Who has a lot of interest, like V from BTS. And somebody like Boo, I'm also like DK. What do they do day to day? Oh, that would be really interesting. Just following them day to day and just seeing how they live their life. That would be really interesting. Or like Hyunjin, when he's like to paint and like ask him about questions about why he likes to paint, what he thinks about when he's painting. But the most obvious answer is probably going to the gym together. That would be really fun, especially with the gym. People who likes to work out, Mingyu, Minho, people who really likes to Chan, Chanbin, people like that who really, really love working out. Man, just working out with them will be a dream. I can't even imagine though. If you could attend a concert for anyone you reacted to, who would it be? Oof. Honestly, first, like 4 groups that I mentioned previously, BTS, 17, Stray Kids, ATEEZ, I would want to go to all of them. When I move back to America, I don't know when it's gonna be, when I see my family, I will definitely have the chance to travel. That would be, I see we have a Discord and people usually send their live camera footages in the concerts. Man, those, like, something about a live camera footage, it looks so much more intimate and I love watching them. But those 4 groups I would definitely attend first. If you were to live as one of the celebrities, who would it be? I'm gonna choose the Hot Guys. I would like to know, what is it like to live with a face like that, body like that, like Hyunjin, Mingyu. Oh my gosh, what does it feel like to be that handsome? Felix, what does it feel like to be that angelic? Like, what would it feel like? Imagine, like, being Kai. Do I get their skills as well? Like, motor skills? If I get into Kai's body, can I dance like him? I want to experience what is it like. Like, I want to know if I get into, like, Baekhyun's body, like, what is it like to have that kind of vocals? When I sing, what does it feel like to have that kind of an angelic voice when it comes out of my mouth? That would be really interesting. If you could describe your life in one word or sentence, what would it be? I know it's random. It's a cute question. Oh man, I feel awkward talking about myself. I'm getting shy talking about myself. I was a big of a troublemaker. I think I was quite spoiled. My parents moved to America when I was young, and they left me in Mongolia. And I grew up in my first years of my life with my grandparents. So I was really spoiled. And they never really said no to me. So I got into trouble a lot when I was a kid. And that kind of instilled in me, I like to do things myself. Even though, like, somebody tells me it's wrong, I like to try it and make a mistake and try it again. So that got me in a lot of trouble. But maybe free will. I don't know how to describe it. If you were a 17 member, which team member would you be? Vocal, performer, hip-hop? I would stick to my answer of being Mingyu. Like, I want to know, if you're Mingyu, man, what does it feel like to be that tall, that handsome, and like just maybe DK, to have vocals like that, to be that handsome and that funny? Oh my gosh, what does it feel like? What are the top 5 K-pop songs you listen to most in the gym? Oh, let's go through my playlist. I won't give the same answers. My first on top right now, I'm listening the most, it's Move. I have Gum, Yeonjun's Gum. This beat, it goes really hard. This beat goes really hard. And I have quite a few AT songs. AT songs is a banger. But Work. I have Ice on My Teeth. I also have ETA, Nugent's. Even though I haven't watched them, but this song is a banger in the gym. I have Jimin's Who. This song is really good. Acoustic version though. This song is so good in the gym. You'll work out really hard. I have really, really extra hard songs, but then you have play Who Jimin's, this angelic song. It just kind of relaxes you, and then you're ready to lift again. I have Life Goes On, BTS Life Goes On. And I have BTS Permission to Dance. I have RM's Come Back to Me. I have V's Friends. Oh, I have BTS Dope.
방탄은 처음이지?
It's gonna get copyrighted now. Yeah, this can keep going. I have a lot of the songs, but those are the 2 ones that 5 songs that I have on top of my list. But I've been really, really obsessed with Move lately, every single time when I go to the gym, like before you get into the gym, that's the song that sets your mood. Move from Taemin. I've been like obsessed to this song recently. You have reacted to a lot of K-pop groups. Is there any you would personally like to react to, get into? There's a lot of genres out there. Rock will be interesting, but opera would also be interesting as well. But there's certain groups I've never really got into female groups. It's maybe because I just like that's what I started with and I really enjoyed them, so I never really tried to change it that much. But I would be curious to listen to or watch female groups, but I'm not sure. Have you thought about opening a PO box so we can send you albums and merch? Yes, you guys asked me. It's so complicated in Mongolia. There's no PO box, something like that in Mongolia. Like if I was in Washington, it would be easy to send. But until I sort that out, until I move, I don't know. But as soon as I have it, I can move. When I move, that would definitely be, because I want to like albums, merch. Oh my gosh, having a merch from you guys, it would be so awesome. Albums, I can decorate my room. That would be awesome. It's one of the problems is also like I'm not in a place, like I'm renting in different places. I don't know where I might live. Of course, I want to get back with my family, so I might move around a lot. So even if I have a lot of you guys' stuff, I don't want to throw away. I want to be in a situation where like I'm in a house. Like if you guys send me stuff, I would treasure it. I would always have it. So I don't want to leave anything behind if I'm traveling to different countries. So until I'm in a stationary place where I can store stuff, I don't know if I want to get stuff from you guys just to throw it away later because I'm going to travel. So until I find a stationary place with a good PO box, but as soon as I move back, I think I can definitely have a PO box. If you could travel to top 3 favorite countries, which 5 K-pop idols would you want to go with? Oh, this is a good question. We have to consider the language barrier. So I would. Okay, let's talk about who are we gonna assemble first. Okay, responsible Chan, language barrier. Of course, I'll take Chan. We need somebody fun. Definitely, it's gonna be a comedian. There's so many group members I want to take, but who can't speak English. That's the problem. It would be fun. Okay, let's assume that we can communicate. Then I'm gonna take somebody fun. I'll take DK. And then I'm gonna take. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'll take Wooyoung, and I'm just thinking about DK and Wooyoung, and I think I will take. I'll take Jungkook, and I'm gonna take Boo. I know it's 5, but I'm gonna take Changbin as well. It's gonna be fun. Maybe this is gonna be too chaotic. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's it. Which 3 countries? Honestly, any country they would want to travel. As long as I can travel with them, I don't really care. But most fun activities that I can think of, a lot of countries I haven't been to that I want to travel. Japan, I've never been to Korea, so but if they haven't been to, Japan and Korea is on top of my list. UK, Australia, yeah, one of these places. What other genre of music do you listen to? Ooh. I have a lot of hip hop because in the gym I also listen to, like, I don't even know what you call this genre. It's like a beat heavy. It's not techno, but it's like TikTok trendy, those types of beat songs because the beat feels good. I will also listen to a lot of R&B, like Mutt, Little Things. Yeah, a lot of R&B songs. I have a few country songs as well. I have a lot of different songs. I also have a lot of Russian songs. I don't know if you guys knew about this, but I was in a private Russian school for 5-6 years. So I listen to a lot of Russian school. If you guys are any of your Russian speakers, I listen to a lot of Zvidi, Yes Da Boy. Those are the songs that made my childhood. So a lot of some Russian songs as well. What is your biggest bias in all of K-pop? First person that came to my mind, Chan. I love that man. It's not just his personality, it's his kindness, how he acts towards people, what kind of a leader he is, how he takes care of his members, his background. I love Chan. I definitely love Chan. Like everything he went through, Like imagining how inspiring his story is, moving to Korea when he's 14. Like imagine all the struggles he went through. If I went through what he went through, I would never make it. Absolutely get inspired by his story and his personality, how he carries himself. If you were, you look at American celebrities who became really, really popular at a young age, none of them really survives. They have a dark path, like, that like Nickelodeon kids who become child actresses. But then Chan, you see Chan, how he carries himself, who is an idol since he was young. He was a star since he was young, but oh my gosh, that's so inspiring. If you could be a member of any group, which one would it be? Oh, that is I can't add any talent, so I'll just be a useless member. Stray Kids, I feel so safe there. ATs, I think I'll have a lot of fun. 17 probably would be the answer. I'm just thinking about how fun would it be. There's a lot more members. I'm just thinking about how fun would it be to travel with them. There's gonna be so many laughs that's shared. Yeah, 17. Out of all the groups you've seen so far, which idol do you consider the funniest? DK. He is a comedian. Man, I laugh so much when I see his content. DK. Somebody said, for Taki, describe her typical day. Well, she is usually sleeping right next to me. So I'm sleeping. When I open my eyes, she's usually curled up. So I have a pillow for him and a bed for her, and it's right next to my eyes. And she wakes up next to me. She sleeps more than me. And then as soon as I go to the bathroom, she's usually meowing next to me, asking for food. And then she eats the food. She sleeps. She does not like to go outside. She hates going outside. As soon as she goes outside, hears other people's voices, she starts shaking. So she sleeps all day. She eats all day. She pees and poos. And then, sometimes we play together. I have little cute toys. Yeah, that's Taki's day. Basically it. I think she sleeps 40-50% of the time. And then she likes to move, play with me a little bit. Yeah, and asks me for a lot of food. Do you see any idols as a role model? Why them? Yeah, I think Chan is, like I said, it's Chan with all the reasons that I said previously. Mingyu, I really like the kind of person he is. Because when you think about somebody who's really muscular and tall, the stereotypical answer is like somebody who's mean because he has a lot of power, he's tall, he's handsome, but how humble he is. And those are the people. And San, I really am attracted, definitely, like I look up to them as role models, how kind they are, how masculine they are, and I think it's like a positive masculinity thing too. Are you open to reacting to a Korean show called The Soldiers? Soldiers? I think it's like a reality show, right? Oh, I would definitely watch something like this. I would write it down because I really loved Physical 100. So this looks super fun. Would you ever watch Road to Kingdom season 1 and 2 or Boys Planet? I love survival shows. If you guys want to watch together, I would definitely watch it. It's because I love survival shows. I love competitive shows. Definitely. Any survival shows or shows like The Soldiers, Physical 100, I will definitely watch it. I'll write it down as well. At one point, you said you were interested in entering a bodybuilding competition. Is that still something you're pursuing? Well, there's like, in bodybuilding, there's like there's drugs use. There's like natural way. It's not necessarily a way to do it. If you're in America, there's certain ways you can compete naturally. But in Mongolia, if you want to compete, there is no standard for like natural, I think. So if you're gonna use certain kind of drugs. And I don't know if my health can handle it, using that much drugs with that many doses. And yeah, I'm not necessarily that interested to use that. In all the K-pop groups you currently standing, who do you consider your biases and record for each group you stand? When you watch the guide, you have your biases as well, and you always have your bias records. For 17, it was Mingyu, because how handsome he is, because he's a gym bro. And then the bias record, it was first it was DK and Boo, and then now it's John. Yeah, I feel a certain kind of affection towards John on the screen. He's so pretty, and then I feel like a soft energy when I watch him. I feel like so at peace when I watch him. From ATs, it was San in the beginning because of how he looks. He's a gym bro, and then the bias record is Woo Young. He's so fun to watch. Stray Kids, I think it was Hyunjin and Felix in the beginning because of like how handsome they are and Hyunjin's dancing skills. And the bias record was obviously John, and he's one of my ultimate biases ever. What girl group songs are on your playlist? ETA is on here. New Jeans ETA is on here. Other than that, for a girl, I use Love Wins All here. Yeah, I have. It's not an idol. I have this person. It's called Dickies, Whitey, and Nike. I just found this song, somebody called Minsu on YouTube when I was watching, and I really like this song. Dickies, Whitey, and Nike. Yeah, I have Cupid. A lot of a lot of male groups, not a lot of female groups here. When will you get into a new girl group, and which one do you plan for it to be? Twice, because they're already friends with Stray Kids and a lot of the members. 17. Twice is definitely on there. I don't know a lot of girl groups. aespa, and I was recently watching a compilation with Winter, and she was beautiful. And watching that group. Also, I remember watching Hype Game Kidders, La Serifa. Yeah, they seem to be really fun as well. What made you want to start a YouTube channel, and did you always want to be a reaction channel? No, I made different kind of videos before, but I genuinely loved watching reaction channels myself. Every single time I watch a movie that I love or a TV show I loved, I would also keep watching reaction channels, and I know how fun and then how much joy it brought me sharing my experience and seeing other people's reactions have the same reaction as me. It made me excited, so that's the reason I started a reaction channel. Do you watch any BLs? So what's your favorite one? BLs? What's BL? Oh, no. I'll read a lot of manhwa. I'll read spicy manhwa, but not BLs. I don't think I've ever read BL. Is this something I should watch or no? What country are you currently living in? I am currently living in Mongolia, but I grew up in Washington, and my family lives in Washington, a few hours away from Seattle. And lastly, we have, if you could give Rex a K-pop stage name, what would it be? This was made by my brother, who also edits these videos. Rex, already unique stage name, sounds like a Rex. RX, ooh, I like the way this sounds. RX, Rex is simple. Rex Rex is Han. Wait, Rex is sounds. It sounds like it rhymes with a bad word. Yeah, Rex is already good. Yeah, I think Rex is cool as well. Rex is quite. RX is really good. Mr. Super Jack. Somebody said Mr. Super Jack. Ricky. T-Rex. That's my favorite one. Somebody said T-Rex. T-Rex. My mind mashed Dino and G-Dragon. T-Rex. I like T-Rex a lot. I also tend to sometimes walk like this when I'm in the gym, so that's quite funny. That is the end of Q&As. Again, I felt quite shy making this video because this channel is not about me. It's about sharing the joy for watching the groups that we all love, and that is the reason why I started this reaction channel. And I feel quite shy talking about myself, so it was quite out of my comfort zone. Still, it was quite fun, and answer some of you guys' questions, some of the things you guys are curious about. It was quite fun. Thank you. Again, I'm not low energy here. I'm just feeling super shy. I am feeling super shy. It even feels weird to look directly at the camera rather than just looking at the screen. So I'm just feeling shy when I was doing this whole video.